Your trip to Paris is special. And of course, you want to capture great photos of those precious memories. But catching iconic spots like the Eiffel Tower without big crowds can be very difficult, if not impossible. So in this video, we'll meet up with our friends George and Olivia from Toronto, Canada, who came here to get married. And we're going to take them to 10 of our most favorite places to take photos around Paris. So let's go find them.
Here we are at Palais Royal, and Palais Royal is an amazing place to take pictures. You have all those little columns, you have an amazing garden right back there. You have tons of settings where you can take beautiful pictures, and this is one of Colleen and I's favorite place in Paris to take pictures. To get here is actually very easy. You have the metro station that's right outside line 1. You could also take a taxi here, and you got plenty of places to eat. You have a couple of cafes right there. There's nothing to eat right here at the Palais Royal, but right outside you got tons of stuff. So if you want to take pictures and grab a bite to eat, this is perfect. So right now we're going to take pictures of Olivia and George, and then we're going to take some of ours, and let's go.
This is Place de Vosges. We're in the south side of Les Marais, and this is one of my favorite spots because it is so diverse. You have the statues, the fountains, the trees, the little arbors. It's a great place to stop and just relax in the shade, but there are some charming things you can take pictures with here. To get here, you can take the metro to Bastille or St. Paul, and there are tons of restaurants around here. We're right across the street from La Carrette. Rue de Rosier is just up the road a bit, and Victor Hugo's house with a lovely cafe is right here as well. So let's go take some pictures.
This spot is the Square du Vert-Galant. It's right off Pont Neuf. It's between Saint-Germain and Le Louvre, and it's an amazing spot for photography, especially with the whipping willow right behind me. You can go all the way at the point, you can sit there, you can have some pictures, or you can have many spots around on the edge of the water here and have amazing shot. This is also one of my favorite spots in Paris to take pictures, whether it's a family or a honeymoon or a wedding. This is an amazing place that will give you memorable pictures. And it's also a great place to have a picnic here because a lot of people actually bring their food, a bottle of wine, and they'll enjoy their time. But if you want to go and grab a bite to eat, you have Saint-Germain on one side, you have Les Halles and the Louvre area on the other side. You got a ton of restaurant options if you want to grab a bite to eat after that. So this is a great spot, and it's one of my favorite in Paris.
So one of the things to keep in mind about Paris is in the summer especially, have a look online because it is bright so many hours in the day, all the way from 5:30 in the morning until 10:30 at night. So you can take advantage of that coming to a place like this and capturing lovely, the evening glow of the light off of the foliage here and off of the water. Beautiful pictures in a spot like this.
This place is Pont Neuf, and this connects Saint-Germain on the left bank with the opera area on the right bank. And I love this place because it's just charming. You have the little alcoves, you have the lamp post, you have the river, and back here you can see the Eiffel Tower off in the distance. And on the other side you have the conciergerie, so this is definitely a great spot. You can see this time of day, middle afternoon, pretty busy, but if you get up in the morning, come out here, you can catch a lovely sunrise, not too many people, and get some privacy, get a spot on a bench. This is a great place. If you want to grab a bite around here, there's tons of places in Saint-Germain. Les Halles is just off to the right bank, and Place Dauphine has some. We'll tell you about that in a bit.
This location is right behind the Petit Palais, which is this building here. We are literally a block from the bridge Alexander III and this sculpture, which is the bouquet of tulips, which is absolutely stunning. What I love about this place is that it's not famous and it's not widely known, so there's not a lot of people. If you look at the grass area around me, there's not a lot of people here. So if you go and propose on the bridge Alexander III, or you do some formal pictures out there for an anniversary or family shot, then you can come here after the fact, get a picnic blanket and have a picnic here and take some beautiful picture with this statue. And I love the juxtaposition of modern art with the ancient art, and I think it's a great place. I love the quietness of it, and I love the setting. I think it's really a great setting if you want to have some greenery, and especially not huge crowds. There's not a lot to eat really nearby. In one direction, if you go this way, you have the Champs-Élysées, and this is Bridge Alexander III, but you don't have a lot of places to eat here. This is the perfect place for a picnic. Bring your own, bring a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, little things to nibble on, and this is an amazing place. So let's take some pictures.
This is the Bridge Alexander III, and it is iconic, famous. This almost always brides here taking photos, and it's beautiful, one of our favorites, because of the columns, the lamp posts, the statues, everything about it is just gorgeous. And you have over here the Petit Palais with the Tulip Garden behind. Over here is the Grand Palais, and just over here is the Eiffel Tower. Fabulous view, the boats coming through. It's stunning. And if you choose this spot for your photos, I suggest you bring a bottle of champagne, a little picnic blanket, and head back over to the Tulip Garden behind the Petit Palais to enjoy a little something special. Now let's go take some pictures.
So this is the Trocadero, the iconic Trocadero with the amazing view of the Eiffel Tower. A lot of people come here to take their pictures, of course, because the view is absolutely stunning. The problem is it's very crowded. So if you want to do a nice portrait or wedding picture or anniversary or family picture, you might want to come here very early in the morning. People, when they do a photo shoot here, when there's nobody around, they actually do it at 6 o'clock in the morning. In the summer you can because it's already daylight, but this is a really iconic place. And there's multiple places where you can do it, but every corner that you have around here, you're going to be able to take some amazing pictures. So this is a great spot for the iconic "we went to Paris" picture. Now, in terms of grabbing a bite to eat, there's the famous Carrette, which is right across from the Trocadero squares, and there is few cafes. So you have few options right there to grab a quick cafe or a hot chocolate or some great food right around the corner. It's a good spot.
This is Place Dauphine, and it's right off of Pont Neuf, right between the right and left bank, and it is a quiet little tucked away triangle of a park, and you probably wouldn't find it unless you knew it was here. And you can tell there are little restaurants, cafes, even some higher-end restaurant wine bars, and this is a charming spot. It's quiet in here. Like outside of this square you have a big hustle and bustle. In here it's quiet. They're playing pétanque in the background. It's just a charming little spot, one of my favorites.
This is the bridge right by the Bierheim station to go to the Eiffel Tower. You have the metro overpass right there, which was made famous by the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I know this bridge. This place is real, isn't it?
Yeah, I cross it every day to get to the college.
This is a really iconic place to take pictures. A lot of people come here, including brides. Every time we come here, there's another bride taking a picture. Problem is, it's very crowded, so you probably want to come early in the morning around 6 o'clock to have the place to yourself. But right here at 4 o'clock, the lighting is perfect. I have the lighting right in my face, the Eiffel Tower behind me, got the beautiful statue. It's really a great place to take pictures. And as we're shooting this, there's actually a bride and a groom that arrive in a Rolls Royce to take their pictures here. Of course, it's just perfect. This is a great spot if you want to take a family picture or a wedding picture. Awesome.
There's no question you want to have pictures with the Eiffel Tower. And Instagram versus reality is a real thing because it is packed, it is mobbed. People taking pictures in the middle of the street with cars going around. Trocadero is busy, all of it is busy. Right here, just to the side of the Eiffel Tower, you can find cute little spots where you're alone with a full view. This is an amazing place to take pictures.
So this is the spot. This is where I proposed to Olivia. Now, why did I choose right here of all the places? Well, I knew I wanted to capture the Eiffel Tower and I knew I wanted to capture it sparkling, but I wanted a private spot. I knew I didn't want it to be up at Trocadero. I didn't know where in between I might find a private little area. So we walked and we walked and we walked and we ended up finding this spot that opened up like magic right in front of us. I didn't know it was here, but when I saw it, I knew that was the place. And that's the thing about Paris. Sometimes you want to just walk away from the crowds and find what the city will give you. It happened to us. I hope it happens to you too.
So after a long day of walking in Paris and going from photo shoot to photo shoot, the best way to end the day is with a charcuterie board and an excellent glass of Pinot Noir. And George and Olivia actually own a charcuterie company in Toronto, Canada called Olive and Fig. So we had to take them to one of the best places in Paris to get a charcuterie board. I can't wait to see what this restaurant is going to serve us. Cheers.
I am so ready to dive into this. That foie gras is so smooth. It's like eating elegance. It's fantastic. And I'm gonna stop talking because I need to eat.
There you go.
We have a winner.